Before we formally start our discussion, let us pray first. Kindly lead the prayer, Mr. Mursa. Amen. Good morning, everyone. Is your day is good and fine? Very good. It's nice to see here. Before you take your seat, kindly pick up those pieces of papers under your chairs and arrange them properly. If none, take your seat. Let us proceed to the checking of attendance. Class Secretary, is there any absent today? Very good. It's nice to see here. Last discussion, I gave you an assignment. So kindly pass it forward and I will check it later. So before we start our lesson, let us have first a recap on our previous topic. What is the previous topic all about? Okay, thank you. So, is there anybody who can tell me the learning about the previous topic? Okay, Mr. Kaganan. Okay, thank you. Very good. Okay, it's everything is clear. Now that you are awake and warm up, let us proceed to our topic. Okay, class, did you get the idea of our topic for today? So, our topic for today is all about fishing gears and fishing methods. So, but before we proceed to our topic, for today, let us first read the objectives. So, at the end of the lesson, the students must be able to first identify the different fishing gears and fishing methods. Second is appreciate the importance of fishing gears and fishing methods in the Philippines. So, third and last, create a simple fishing gears made in indigenous or recyclable materials in our surroundings. That is our objectives for today, and we must obtain at the end of the lesson. Kindly cooperate and comprehend to attain them. So, our topic for today is all about fishing gears and fishing methods. Are you ready for our discussion? Okay, let's move on to our discussion. So, fishing gears and fishing methods. These are the various gears used in catching fish and other fish products, and different methods of construction and operation are involved. Some fishermen and their relatives practice different ways of constructing a gear to have a family income. So, the basic Philippines methods and gears are passive gears. This is a method that uses bare of hands using hand picking or diving. So, the active gear, the second one, is the method that depends on the physical or chemical properties such as mechanical certifying or yung pagkukurente sa mga isda. Then, yung chemical explosion like a dynamite on the sea to catch fish on the sea. So, third one is the fishing using miscellaneous hand or grappling instrument, or we can call in Tagalog or panikwat. Example nito ay yung shovels, pikmatok, rake, and others. So, the fourth one is the wounding gear, using special equipment that can wound fish. Or, like on the first picture, you can see the arrows, the spears, lances, arrows. Instrument with pointed blades, generally thrown by hands or sometimes from a gun or bow-like device like pana, sibat, salapang, or tiksal. So as you can see on the picture, second picture, the arrows that have a linkages, or we can call it tali or nylon. So harpoons ang tawag dyan. Pointed instrument with barbed blades detachable from the handle and either thrown by hand or discharged from a gun, panibat, or pamaril. So, so who are in you are near or beside on the sea, river, or have a fish ponds. So this instrument, I think you are familiar with this. So the third one, the wounding gear, is the fishing rifle. It's a fishing implement designed to launch a spear of, at fish or other underwater animals. It is used, the fishing rifle is used by the divers. It is similarities with the harpoons that uses gun to catch a fish. So, and other methods is the barriers and traps. So, first is the, as you can see on the screen, the barricades. Complete barriers made of wooden trunks, debris, mud, weeds, banana, stalks, rocks, or bamboo, weaving built across the natural migration path of fish. So, as you can see, the barricades is made of the bamboo or even the other rocks or other materials that can stock the fish on a place. So the second one is the fish corrals or the fish shelter rather. A structure made a anchored branches of twigs and bushes, piles of rocks and poles which have become to hiding place for a fish. So this is example of this is the we experienced the to we bought by our teacher the tires of our vehicle. So are we clear, class? Okay, let's move to the fish coral. A guiding barrier constructed of bamboo, brush, or chicken wire which set up tidal waves or along natural ways of fishes. So it is a place that the fish can generate a new one. So let's move on the fish pots. So basket-like entering device, usually weighted and made of bamboo, chicken wire, rattan, and other suitable materials. It formally usually see in on irrigation or in a pathways of water that have flows, and this it called in Tagalog is patanga kung tinatawag. So let's move on to the another one, the fishing with line or linkages. So as you can see on the screen on the picture, so the simple hand line or drop line, pangawil or kawil. Though the single line with one or two barded hooks. So isang linkages lang, then it have two hooks a a nylon. So the second one is the multiple hand line, single with line series of barded hooks. So single line of nylon that it have many hooks in different position. Next is the jigger used in catching squids, kawil, or pang pusit. So as you can see on the pictures, so it's like a shape of squids. So it have two hooks that can catch a squid. So another one is the pollen line. The hand line attached to the pole or bingwit used in various kinds of baits, baliwasnan or bingwit in Tagalog. So ito ay it is used in different aquatic resources or sea or river or any water resources. So the second one also the crawl line, hand line with a hook in a free and with natural and artificial bait drawn or towed by a fast moving bangka or boat. It is called a pahila, or it have many hooks that a motor bangka is moving and to catch the and hook the fish. So the long lines or the long linkages. So long lines, as you can see on the screen. So extremely long lines with a large series of bait hooks, either set of dripping that requires only the periodical attention and at more or less a fixed time interval. So this lines with a buya. It is called buya or boil on to float in the water. So then the hooks and the linkages is on the water or under the water. So to catch the fish. So the another one is the set long lines. A lines anchored or fixed and not too free to move with the current. So it is used in long time of fishing. So it also use the anchor or any heavy objects to fix on a lace so that it cannot be moved by the current. So our clear class this. So let's move on to the falling and impounding gear. So as you can see on the screen, the cover pot or the saklakab, or it is a like a basket that you can that it is weave or a bamboo rattan. So the second one is the cover net o panaklob, or it is conical net which is thrown to form a silker covering the fish. It is also used in a current or flowing water or river. So then the pike nets, the winged conical filter nets with a series of circular hoops leading into a closed sack or traps with a small opening that makes exit difficult, or we can call it diakos. It is also similar with the cast net or the cover net, the conical, which is also it is a triangle, then move on the conical on the side. So let's move on to the scooping nets. The deep net salap or salok. It is look like a spoon or that have a net on the head. So it is used by the some fishermen that is in the top of water, or it is easy to catch a fish on the top of the water. So next one is the push nets, a small triangular fishing net with a rigid frame and pushes along the bottom and swallow waters and use a parts of southern Pacific for tasking shrimps and bottom dwelling fishes. So this push net or the panalok, so it is used to catch a fish or the shrimp under the the water. So it is usually catch a small to bigger, then so it is swallow up and then you can catch the fish. So the next one is the drag gear. As you can see on the picture, it is have a boat and have a net on the bottom of the water. So it have heavy objects on the bottom. So the moving bangka can catch the fish by moving it on bottom to top. So the next one is the mid-water or pelagic roll. So it is also uses bangka, but it is on the middle or on the top of the water. So to catch fish, and it uses by the moving bangka. So are we clear, class? So and then the seine nets, or we can see when we are going or go or went to the sea to bat on it. We see many people pulling a net with a wide range of net and linkages. So it is used to catch a larger of fishes. So it is hard to pull because it is long and wide range of catching a fishes. So we can call it in Tagalog bayakos or pukod. Then the surrounding nets. It in the word surround, it is a circle that is trap a fish. So the pursus seine or the pungulong. Then next is the ringnet or the kubkob, or the barrier that uses ringnet. So the the next one is the gill nets, or we can call it lambat. It is trap are nets that is anchored or fixed, simple walled curtain likes nets set vertically in water, or we can call lagarete, patuloy o palagi ang paningahan. So it likes a curtain or the cortina. It is simply barriers to the fish, and when the fish move to the net, the sitgel net, it is can caught this. So the next one is the tram nets or the transmalyo in Tagalog. The capture is by entangling the fish itself in the pockets or spaces created by the nets while the fish is trying to escape. So it is like a pot. When the fish is come in the inside of it, it cannot be moved out. So it is hard to move out. So last, the traps of jumping or flying fishes or pangsiriw in Ilocos, a method of catching fish that is jumps, falls back into a horizontal floating or suspended net, wrap trap, or even an empty boat or box. Pangsiriw in Ilocos. So our clear, class, did you have any clarification or violent reactions? So are you have questions? So if none, since you don't have any clarification and have any questions with the topic that has discussed a while ago, so kindly complete the sentence. I have learned that. So yes, Mr. Kagana. So thank you. Very good. Then give me an example of fishing gears and fishing methods. Okay, Mr. Makalelong. So very good also. So class, is there any clarification questions or any violent reactions? Okay. To make sure that everyone in the class understood the topic that I just discussed, I will give you an activity. So, the instruction of this activity is I will group you class into three. First, the group one is the automotive, second one is the FSM, and the third one is the electronics. So you will be given 5 minutes to choose indigenous or recyclable materials in creating simple gears that I will be guide or give on the table. So you will create a simple fishing gears that made or on indigenous and recyclable materials in our surroundings. Be creative. I will give you 10 minutes to finish the activity. So is that clear, class? So this is how you will be graded. So I have here the posted on the screen, the rubrics, the presentation, the content, the creativity, cooperation, and timeliness. So with the total points of 50. So so go to your group and start. So will give you 10 minutes to finish that. Are you done, class? So okay, very good. Let's give them all of you a round of applause for your creative making of your fishing gears. So, do you have any question or clarification about the topic? So, since you don't have any questions, you will be having a short quiz. Kindly close all your notes. Kindly get 1/4 sheet of paper and write your name, section, and the day today. So, read the direction. You may now start answering. So, I will give you 5 minutes to finish that. So, are you done, class? So, exchange your paper. Let us check. So, number one is A, number two is A, number three is B, four is A, five is B, six is C, seven is A, eight is A, nine is A, 10 is A. Who got five? Four, three, two, one, and zero. So, okay, pass your paper forward. So, for your assignment, uh, search at least 10 features of common commercial species of aquatic resources and write the scientific name of each species. Make it in a short bond paper. It depends on you if handwritten or printed. So, note, cite your references. So, did you copy your assignment? So, kindly stand. Praise be Jesus Christ. So, that's all for today. See you in the next meeting. Goodbye.